So part of being creative is also making sure that your body is flowing together, your mind, body, spiritual, and your physical definitely needs to be taken care of. And one of the things that I have actually incorporated in my routine is trying my hardest to eat healthy. And I know Diet Coke is not the healthiest, but guys, drinking just Diet Coke alone and not other products, and also drinking water as well, has actually aided in my weight loss and the things that I have done when it comes to weight loss. Now, as you look at these tacos, the tuna tacos, basically tuna is really good for you. It's good for your iron, and then also fish as well. I'm trying my hardest to stay away from as much bread as possible. As you see, the tortilla is a bread. So I know, don't kill me, don't get in the comments somehow, you know you got that bread, girl, shut up. And this is not healthy. Actually, it's healthier though than going for that huge fat sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's like a small portion of the way that I cut back is I'll use tortillas. And then I'll make like tuna tacos. I found this recipe actually on YouTube, which was you just basically take your tuna and you put cilantro, cayenne pepper, cilantro, black pepper, and a pinch of salt. Some people like it, some people don't like salt in there. I mean, it's already salty enough, honestly, but you can put a pinch of salt. And then also, of course, you dress it up with the hot sauce. I just put hot sauce on mine. Some people, taco sauce or what have you. And then you put tomatoes on there as well as your whatever you want. If you want onions, I mean, you can always add onions or avocado or what have you. And anyway, so it's very important for us to stay healthy, guys. So this is one of the techniques that I utilize as a creative, okay, as a visionary and a creative, and bringing those things to life. Because unless we are healthy and able to do it, if our mental is not together, if our physical is not together, how are we able to create? What God has given us, our talents, how are we able to create? So it's very important to definitely feed yourself some, good, nutritious things, guys. Anyway, so let's see, there's water. And of course, water obviously does the body good. Diet Coke, the reason I chose Diet Coke, actually, my son, I used to have this girlfriend. Shouts out to you if you're even listening to this. Somehow you get a hold of this. I used to call her Lily Little Dick. She would call me Mama Bear. Anyway, I'm sorry, Damian. I didn't mean to mention her, but anyway, Diet Coke though, she was actually one of the skinniest girls I have. Yes, Lily, if you're watching this, Lily Little Dick, you were one of the skinniest girls I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, how in the world did she get so skinny? Obviously, a lot of it was but it was a nice, healthy skinny. She's a real pretty young lady, but it was like, she basically genetics, but then she had shown me a little bit of her secrets. And one of them was Diet Coke, because it had no calories. It had, just nothing that, nothing in it that no sugar, no calories. So it was just basically when I asked her, okay, well, what about Diet Pepsi? What about these other things? What about Coke Zero? She's like, it's not the same. This actually does not have no sugar, no calories, no, she just went ahead and explained. So she had this whole scientifical thing. And if you guys know why it is Diet Coke, please leave in the comments, because I'm like probably not explaining this to my best of abilities, because I didn't really know. I just knew she was one of the skinniest girls, and that is literally one of the skinniest people I've ever met. And it was like a healthy skinny. It wasn't to where she looked all drained or anything. She was really pretty, like I said. So anyway, so Diet Coke is one of the drinks that she continually drunk and would not drink anything else. So, and water as well, of course, teas. Well, I mean, she drank like boba tea and tea and stuff like that. But you know what I mean by anything else. Like if you're drinking Diet Pepsi and Diet Fanta and Diet Cola and Diet this and Diet that and da-da-da-da, it has other things in it. I think it's like aspartame or something. I don't know. There was something specific that she was drawn to Diet Coke, and she just swore up and down by it. And so it actually has helped me cut back on a lot of my calories, guys, and my calorie intake. Literally just taking anything out of, like juices, all that other stuff. And if you drink juice, if you are, a juice person, no sugar, Juices are good. That's another thing my son used to always talk to me about is no sugar, mom. Make sure you eat no sugar. But you don't want to eat a whole lot of it too. You know, the things that have no sugar, or I always call it no sugar. And I'll get Splenda. And my son's like, Mom, it's called sweetener. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to the store and get me some no sugar, you know. But anyway, so I hope this was beneficial to you. Leave in the comments below what exactly you do when it comes to health-wise and eating, your intake inside of your body. What exactly do you guys eat? I try to stay away from, like I said, try to stay away from meat more than possible now. It used to be I was just trying to stay away from red meat, and now I'm just trying to literally go without pork, beef, and things like that, and meat altogether. So now I'm down to like fish. So I'll do tuna. I'll do, you know, don't get me wrong. Somebody orders a daggone pepperoni pizza and and it's there, and that's the only thing I'm going to eat. You know, that's the only thing I'm going to eat. But at the same time, so I'm not one of those anal people about it or anything like that. But at the same time, this has helped me cut back really tremendously when I have literally cut out the majority of my, even chicken, because chicken has a lot of hormones. Actually, chicken is really good for you though. So I started off eating just chicken, turkey, tuna, and fish, and vegetables, and things like that. But then now it's actually, it's dwindled down to where I just want to eat fish. So I'm going to be ordering more like shrimp, tuna. I'm even going to start doing those tuna fillets, fish, salmon fillets, different things like that. And of course the vegetables, fruits and vegetables. I'm trying my hardest to stay away from bread, because that is a lot of the bulk as well. So anyway, leave some of your tips and tricks down below when it comes to eating healthy. Stay shining. Much love to you. Bye.